Your mood is not a puppet. They don't hold your strings unless you let them, but most of us do. We hand over our mood like it's negotiable. One bad driver, one rude comment, one ignored message, and suddenly we're angry, anxious, offended, off track. But here's the thing, they didn't control you. You gave control away. The Stoics called this the greatest weakness, to let your internal world be dictated by someone else's external behavior. Epictetus said, "It's not things that disturb us, but our judgment about them." So what does that mean? It means your peace is a choice, a muscle, a discipline. And every time you react without reflection, you weaken it. But every time you pause, you claim it back. In part 2, we explore exactly why other people have so much power over our state and how to cut the cord, why they trigger you so easily. It's not the words, it's not the person, it's the meaning you've attached to them. They ignore you. You feel invisible. They snap. You feel disrespected. They criticize. You feel small. That's not truth. That's story. And most of our stories are ancient, learned, inherited, unquestioned. We were taught to equate attention with love, agreement with respect, approval with worth. So when someone breaks those rules, we don't just notice it, we feel attacked. But here's what the Stoics practiced: emotional separation. They reminded themselves, what others do is their choice, what I feel is mine. This isn't detachment out of apathy. It's freedom out of clarity. You don't have to take things personally, even when they feel personal. And in part 3, we'll build your toolkit for responding without absorbing, so you stay in power, even when they're out of line. How to respond without absorbing. You're in the moment. They're passive-aggressive, dismissive, irrational, maybe even cruel. Here's what you do. 1. Breathe before you believe. Your nervous system wants to react. Slow it down. 4 in, 2 hold, 6 out. 2. Pause the story. Ask, what am I assuming about this moment? Is there another way to see it? 3. Anchor in identity. Remember, their behavior says everything about them, nothing about me. This is your power, not to control others, but to control what you carry from them. You are not a sponge, you are a gatekeeper. The Stoics didn't become calm by avoiding conflict. They became calm by choosing what enters their mind. In part 4, we shift from reaction to sovereignty, how to make your inner peace non-negotiable. Making inner peace non-negotiable. Decide now. Your peace is not up for grabs, not because you don't feel, but because you feel intentionally. The Stoics train their mind like soldiers train their bodies, daily, deliberately, devoutly. Here's your daily peace protocol. Morning. Ask, what could hijack my mood today? Visualize it. Rehearse calm. Midday. Step outside. 1 deep breath. 1 mantra. No one owns my peace. Evening. Journal. Who did I give power to today? Then write, I take it back. This is not fluff. This is self-leadership. Peace isn't passive. It's a fierce refusal to let the world play you like a puppet. Now in part 5, we issue your real-world test, the Mood Mastery Challenge. For the next 3 days, every time someone frustrates, triggers, annoys, or disappoints you, 1. Pause. 2. Say, that's their energy, not mine. 3. Breathe, respond, or walk away. Then each night write, I stayed in charge of my mood, because that's what mastery is, not always feeling perfect, but never letting someone else control your inner world. Call to action. Drop the word sovereign in the comments, and subscribe if you're reclaiming control over your emotional life. 1 breath, 1 choice, 1 day at a time. The day will come when someone pushes your buttons and nothing happens. Not because you didn't feel, but because you chose. You chose peace over pettiness, presence over proving, stillness over snapping, and they'll notice. They always do. People feel when they can't shake you. They feel the boundary, the weight, the self-command. That's not ego. That's discipline. That's stoic strength. You've trained your nervous system. You've reclaimed your mind. You've declared, my mood is mine, always. And from that place, you don't just survive others. You lead them, not with words, but with energy, with example, with unshakable presence. That's who you are now, and that's why they can't touch you.